Northern end of Silverton in the backyard and northern end of Silverton. Engineers Lane. Okay, all the way up there. We don't have a point there, do we? Get up one, we fast travel here. Do that coin since it's on the way. Yep. Hidden coin number 10, huh? Let's see, all soldiers need to unwind from time to time. Every good general knows that there's a place in Silverton inside an abandoned warehouse where soldiers come to gamble. This location is well known to both officers and soldiers. They call it the Black Goose Club. I hid the coin inside, and to get it you need to always bet on black. I don't have a soldier outfit, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get into that club at the moment. I need to get over there eventually. Cannery. Hello, Diggy. How's it going? So this is another one where we have to ask people to find out stuff. a bit hungry, so I'm eating grapes. Green grapes. Bernard Street and Coal Pit. Got it.
It's you again. Be sure not to miss any clues. Stark will piece them together, you'll see.
Yeah, they're nice. Well, it depends on the grapes. So sometimes they can be really dull. Sometimes it's like eating paper. They have like no flavor sometimes, if you're unlucky.
The shooter fired 3 rounds. A brand new Colt, 45 caliber. Bent glasses with cracked lenses. Pieces of brass tacks, piranha rounds. Huh. Some loot has been left behind. Whoever took it must have been in a hurry.
Greed and booze got the better of them. No wonder it ended in violence.
The man with the shotgun fired only 2 shots.
Seems he was too busy bleeding to reload.
The blade is very sharp. Perfectly balanced for throwing. Droplets of blood. Someone caught a bullet here. 2 bullets hit the cart. No traces of blood, though. Stuck deep in the wood.
What was that one you posted? Horror man. Black cat. Let's see what it was first. somebody with glasses there. Let's see. Yeah.
The man with
Yay!
the shotgun was killed by a throwing knife to the neck, but not before firing at the man in glasses. The man in the hat took a bullet to his leg, but 2 other bullets missed. The report mentioned he was shot in the heart, but how? There's something I'm missing here. Who could have finished him off? A police boot print. So that's how it ended.
Okay.
I just arrived here this morning.
Interesting place to shoot one another. There's mess everywhere.
So, what are we gonna do about this then? Seems to be everything I can get from here.
How do you do?
لا يمكنني تحمل الضوضاء من غير.
I just arrived here this morning.
Hmm. I'm just wondering, do we need to just go back then and I'm just wondering if I need to talk to and go back to the police station then. Because we got the clues and we know about officer who killed him. Guess we go to the police station then and see what they say. Okay, so I need to buy a soldier outfit or an officer outfit.
I visited the location where the three robbers killed each other over some stolen loot, but I wasn't the first to inspect the scene, was I?
No. Officer Schmidt arrived there first, just hours after it was reported. Poor Schmidt. That same day, he received news that his dear old grandmother in Austria had died. He had to leave for the funeral immediately.
He is anything but poor. I doubt he'll be coming back. It was he who killed the last robber and took the loot for himself.
Blast it. I knew he was acting suspiciously. He may be beyond our reach now, but I'll be sure to expose the little weasel when I write my report. Nice work. Feel free to take another case. We make a great team, you and I.
There's one more. No? Yeah. Switching it up a little. Go to our house.
You know, I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
Go back to family portrait.
I had a surprise for my mother. I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it. You had a shovel with you, John. I remember now. We dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona and were eager to show my mother right away. For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs. I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Yes. It came from upstairs.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate. Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it. Her things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move? You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Sherlock Holmes obituary in the Times. This is Sherlock Morland Holmes, the renowned archaeologist, authenticated and historian, is dead. A mere 41 years of age, he was seized by a cardiac event during the opera at the Covent Garden Theatre on Saturday. Despite the physician's best efforts, he remained insensible and died at 20 minutes past 6 o'clock last evening. This sudden end came as a severe shock to his large circle of acquaintances. Mr. Holmes is survived by his wife Violet and two sons, Mycroft 16 and Sherlock 6. Funeral service will be held Wednesday at the Highgate Cemetery of St. James by Reverend W.E. Stanley.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
An old sheet of paper. Examination notes of Dr. Otto Richter. For the last few months I have asked Mr. Holmes to sketch some landscapes. First few were clear and accurate, but subsequent drawings quickly drifted away from reality. The appears her disease progresses rapidly and perhaps even affects her vision. You may need to consider replantation.
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason. This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868. This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869. It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all. Straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Seems this was the most frequently used medication. One dram dissolved in a glass of water administered daily. Not to exceed one dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
Ram. Violet to Seeger, my gentle Seeger, alas, I'm still yet to receive any correspondence from you. One presumes my previous letters are chasing you around the continent as you travel. I hope you're in good health and already on your way home. Forgive me my impatience, but life without your kind voice and bright eyes is scarcely worth living. The boys need their father around too. I can tell that they miss you, though, as you well know, Mycroft is not the one to wear his heart on his sleeve. As my prior letters have been lost, know that we have relocated to Cordona. Please come back soon. Forever yours, Violet, February 1869.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
Observation on Mrs. Violet Holmes, Dr. Otto Richter, 19th of May 1868. Initial consultation revealed the patient suffers sleep problems, periods of anxiety, and slight confusion of memories. Prescribed a strong sedative to be administered daily and will continue to monitor symptoms. 3rd of August 1868. Sedation has helped minimize anxiety attacks, but Mrs. Holmes now experiences catatonia and apathy and prolonged depressive states. Moreover, the patient's confusion has worsened. She has begun writing letters to her deceased husband as if he were alive. I have prescribed 6 further drugs to balance her mental state and weekly hydrotherapy. 25th of November 1868. The current drug regimen has delivered middling results, confusion worsening into near constant delusion. Patient grows aggravated when these beliefs are contradicted, prompting aggressive behavior. I have now witnessed several episodes of violence against her own family and towards herself. Consequently, I ordered that bars be installed on the windows and that Mrs. Holmes be strapped to her bed at night. The dosage of all medicines has been raised. I have prescribed the patient additional hypnotherapy sessions as well as some mild hallucinogens.
No labels. I doubt it ever had one. There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the Black King with the rook.
Time for it. Chemistry lunatic. Okay. We have for everyone. Yes, convert. Increase of 1. Analyze the identified substance as a hallucinogen derived from mushrooms.
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object. Oh, it brings back some memories. The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down. We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
I don't believe you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
What? Oh. Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.
Halfway April started off badly. My mother was anxious, then hysterical. She threw food and shouted at the doctor, calling him a liar. John and I brought her morning tea, but when the shouts started, I became scared. The only thing I could think to do was hide near the bed and wait for everything to pass. Thankfully, John was there to protect me and calm me down.
My mother, she was not just ill, but mad. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened. John!
Every time you... I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
Well, history tells us these memories are triggered by our investigation of other matters. I suspect it could not be forced even if I so desired.
Thank you. How are you feeling about all this? Tell me, I'm not the only one reeling.
It feels wrong, sad. Like they're the memories of another man. I'm struggling to reconcile my love for my mother with the reality of who she was. And worse, what possessed Mycroft to lie about it? There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic souls. What is this sailor doing here?
Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I was looking for you.
Greetings.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
You're a fast learner, sir.
What is this guy as a sailor, huh?
cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favorite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
Dear Sherlock Holmes, as you no doubt have already guessed, I would like to invite you to experience my art exhibition. Not only for the purpose of the competition of beauty, but in more general need of your genius. We found the gallery at the Caravanserai, the crossroads of Bazaar Road and Hermes Abe in Old City. What's your friend, BB? The Muse from Abroad. So that's to unlock the next part in Mother's Love then. We have to do this one. But, okay. Let's do some of these, I guess. Oh yeah, that's those. That's the coins. Oh yeah. See about buying a military uniform. How much do I have money? Mother's Love. My imaginary friend John. That's how he's coping with things. But this one would, yeah, those two do match up. Usually with people like that, you know, they're getting a genius. Okay. Map. Something that's closed a store. This one is close. Do, 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 do.
Come, take a look at our clothes and access the finest clothes for the finest citizens.
We have 170. So, a military outfit. Fashion attire. We'll check. Okay, are we gonna turn into dressing as our mother now? Vagabond, upper class, sailor. What the heck? Do I already have that?
Of course, think it over.
I think I already have that then. Okay. This is so colorful, man. Ice cream man suit? What the heck? I have a marine, I know that, and workers. That one. I have a gangster. Please. So. Okay, so there's no military one here.
Take your time.
Okay, so no military one. Maybe we have to go to this one. Of course, there's like no close fast travel spot to it. Another one. Check the old city.
Don't miss out on my unique clothes. Let's pick something that suits you.
Let's see.
Don't leave.
Must be in the zone over there then. Yes. I just wish there was like fast travel spot close by. It's kind of weird there isn't. What does a book vendor do?
Extra! Extra!
Oh, he's a
Suicide
newspaper.
claims another. A young man has left.
We should have this.
The worst clothes at the best price. Step right up.
Worst closed. But why isn't there like a military one? I don't get it. This one shows which one you are friendly towards, I think. So this one is sailors, police, and I think this is the Ottoman, right? No. Criminals. So this should be the soldiers then. So this one seems to be what goes for soldiers, maybe. That's how I should understand this, or no?
Why would you even come here then?
This one works for soldiers? Yeah. For the workers too? Swedish worker. As a pug, sympathetic.
Excuse me, just one question. Sorry, pal, I can't remember.
Didn't sound very Swedish at all. Oh, seeing soldiers around.
Look who's here.
Could you help me? I'd help you, friend, but I know nothing.
What's up?
So the coin was here. Or I mean the clue. Can I switch to?
May I ask for your assistance?
Ah, I know this. Yeah, let me help you.
Okay. W used to be in a warehouse on Grange Street, northeast from the crossing with Epinal. However, it was closed a long time ago after the general really allowed the local guests and the more freedom in choosing their entertainment. In a warehouse on Grange.
Hello. Gonna take a break.
Some other side.
Can you believe?
Epinal Street. In the middle there. Uh-oh.
So, this warehouse is not as abandoned as it was. I expected as much.
Slap them in the face and shoot them in the foot, huh? Oh, come on, man.
No more crime for you until next month.
It's all yours now. Go. Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, it's not worth the snuff.
Don't bother, Moo.
The snuff's ready.
Randy's favorite part, the slapping.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I couldn't miss the party.
No more crime for you until next month. Don't cry, you'll live.
I can overcome the brute now.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
Ah, miss.
Time to knock this guy out.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
more crime for you.
The snuff's ready.
Right, now, back to the coin.
Last page of a diary. The old man lost it completely. Got a loyal man and moved into an abandoned warehouse in Silverton. We'll start operation from here. Need some time to regroup and recruit more men. Think I will start with Big Fish and Slimy Joe. They're always good to do business with. Maybe also Big Hand. He was good with numbers. Found an antique coin in one of the chests. Looks like a sign of good luck. Wonder who lost it here. That was a coin.
Cordonian Mangear, one of the last to be minted from local silver. The governor gifted this coin to Mycroft for his invaluable help. My brother added it to my collection, but the sight of it always made him frown.
Okay, so we go for another coin. Okay. Is this one I don't know? Because he has like 3 examples. For example, there's a curious place in Miner's End where 3 uniquely named streets share the same common nickname, Bloody Road. I tried to talk to fishermen, but I didn't get any out of them. That one is done. We have another coin over here. Let's go and do this.
Good heavens. You heard how the priest was butchered?
Okay, so these things. What? A priest got butchered.
Good heavens. You heard how the priest was butchered?
Now you have to just listen in and just get different words here now. You have to either throw them away or keep them. And say bloody soul. Severed hand. Sure. Monster attack. No. Cold case. It's like yes, luck. People are talking about a priest who was found dead with his hands severed. The only item of note that the police were able to find was a soul lying next to the body. Despite an ongoing investigation, people are worried that the culprit will escape unpunished. Okay, we're gonna do that one later. We are doing the coins. Supposed to be here somewhere. see the... I don't. Oh, there it is. There's a train track that goes all the way from the miners and mines to Silverton. I hit this corner where the track meets the sea. So over here. Oh. How did it go in the last match? Focus on the... Anyway, nice spankings. The easy one.
A real English double florin. This one is from the 14th century. I think they discovered 2 of them in the River Tyne. No others are known to exist. Mother's shrewd deduction revealed an archaeological El Dorado back in England. This coin was just a part of what she and my father dug up.
Okay, well, that was an easy one. Okay, then let's try and do this point number 2, right? So we need to find... Wonder if we need to talk to all of them. There's something over here. Let's talk to people close to the coin then. Chickens? Go. Get away, brat. Okay, so let's see what we have around here. Criminals.
May I ask for your assistance?
You're a lucky man. I know about this.
Ridge Road is called bloody. Ridge Road. Okay. You think you're right on Bridge Road? Okay. Then we need to talk to. Need to find fisherman or a snobby sucker. Talk to you. Where the heck am I, by the way? There's more criminal. Why is it so hard to find some certain people now? I need snobby people, or I need some sailors.
Help me, please.
I've heard something, but actually, no, never mind. I know nothing, I'm sorry.
Oops. Dat is pickpocketer, huh? Okay, the sailor's over here. Somewhere. It feels like it's too far away then. There isn't? Nope. Why is it so hard to find what you need? I can't find just criminal scums and drunkards, and that's none of what I need. I need snobby people, aristocrats, or I need a sailor. I get none. I get everything else here. Pretty much all I need is one more street name, so then I can figure it out. Don't need all three, I think. Be enough with two of them.
Excuse me, just one question.
Nah, sailor, that I don't know.
Not a sailor, so he doesn't know the answer to it. Greek worker. Gloria has invaded us.
What's up?
What the freaking heck, man? Has all the sailors just gone away in this game, or? Here we have one.
Excuse me, just one question.
Are you talking to me? Sorry, I wasn't listening. On purpose.
Before he had a uniform, but he was a drunkard. You know what? I'm gonna do it like this then. It's a Swedish beggar. Please, I beg you, give me the answer.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm not falling for your fancy look, sir.
Ah. Let's see. So this is the road. Uh-huh.
30 Tari. This coin
He just
was
needed to
once
follow
stolen
that
from
road.
Father. Many years later, Mycroft found it in a private collection and persuaded the owner to return it. This coin depicts Hompesh, the last Grand Master of the Order to govern in Malta. I believe this coin was minted during the French
I've
occupation.
done this to begin with when I got the name.
Sherry. Let's get back to the manor. I know just the room for our coins.
I hope you're not suggesting my room.
Okay, that one done. Hmm.
Mr. Holmes, I have something for you. Mr. Holmes, I see what you're up to. Mysterious stranger pursues betrothed woman. But please, let us keep things professional. I have in my possession an envelope containing details of a special assignment for you. Tell me, are you interested?
I believe I am, but to be very clear, Miss Sertle, my interest extends to the message and not the messenger.
So he claims he's not a gal sneaker, seducing women everywhere he goes. Perhaps the truth is even more scandalous?
Please spare me the speculation. Return to the matter at hand.
A gang of smugglers, the Eels, have Cordona in their clammy grip. The British Empire can abide it no longer. Mycroft insists they be disbanded. But this organization only falls with the capture of their odious leader, Friedrich Panzer. And note well, I did say capture, not kill. Inside your envelope is a map marked with the Eels' warehouses. But alas, we do not know in which Friedrich Panzer resides.
So even Mycroft has his limits.
Indeed. You must be sure to identify the correct warehouse before entering, because once one is compromised, the other's occupants will scatter. Here are all the files, and feel free to use the archive too. Again, do not enter the wrong location, nor see any harm done to Friedrich Panzer.
Miss Sertle, if you're quite done with the redundant instructions, I shall get to work.
Well, that's perfect. Tortured hero lashes out after rejected romance. Tomorrow's edition will be a sensation.
I'll be right here.
Oops. My desk. Scandal in Silverton. Many of you, dear readers, are familiar with our proud military force, how far and wide their victories, how safe we feel under their protection. But what if I told you that here on Cordona, corruption festers within our distinguished Marines? For years they have turned a blind eye to smugglers and slavers and got rich while others suffered. A decade-long investigation has uncovered this seemingly unthinkable truth, and after careful consideration, the facts to follow, a reasonable man could conclude otherwise. Let us start at the end. With my John in Hector Jacobson's stead.
The editor here is a quack, putting my gripping corruption investigation on the 4th page. We can't tolerate such disrespect, right, Sherlock?
Yes, John. You know, I'm starting to remember. We wrote it somewhere in this building. Let's find where. There was a military parade that day. Everyone was there, so we had the office at our disposal for a while. Still, it's a miracle we weren't caught.
An underappreciated masterpiece was born here. You recall anything else?
We had a suitcase. It was soggy and filled with notes and clippings. I remember it was important somehow. Working on this machine felt right. We almost ran out of ink ribbon, but somehow we knew it wouldn't inconvenience anyone. I found a folder with approved stories. John, it wasn't the editor, it was us. We swapped the article on the 4th page with ours. Curious.
Is that all, my friend?
John, no, wait. I'm missing something crucial. The suitcase, where did we get it from?
Okay, Sherlock, focus on it. What can you remember about it?
I can recall the smell of fish. It was so strong I could taste it.
Ah, I think we were near one of those fish warehouses, big ones.
It felt wet and slimy, as if it had lain in the water for some time. Yet the insides were surprisingly intact.
Yes, right. And I remember the sound of horns like they use at the industrial sites. It must be somewhere on the Silverton coast.
That comprises the entirety of my memories on the subject.
So, we are looking for a fish warehouse on the coast of Silverton that stands right on the water's edge.
It seems so, my friend. I am sure I will remember the place when I see it. Let's go.
Somewhere in Silverton, huh? Can't go and sniff for fishy. Should be. It feels like it should be in the direction of where we found. If you go along. All the way over here in the end. Oops. Interesting. Oh. Cover your eyes. The red light district. Garden of Delight. See, he just ran through that engine. They didn't even care. Sorry.
Does this poster truly claim that Cordona has a ghost?
please? A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
What the heck then, if it's not here? Then it must be further in or something? It matters which side you run on these buildings too, it seems like. There's a lot of fish around here.
May I ask you something?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing. That thing. It must be further north. Did you hear another? Did you hear another sailor drowned on the beach? What an idiot.
Goes? No. Harbor? No. Beach by the cemetery? Beach by the cemetery.
Did you hear another sailor drowned on the...
Oh. Go for the siren. For the moonshine.
Did you hear another...
Those found drowned on the beach by the cemetery. People are talking about sirens, but that's just a superstition, isn't it?
مرحبا. Hello.
Hey, Shady. Some are okay, some are a little bit worse. Cases to figure out. Doing like something about Sherlock, finding out about his childhood. It's been okay so far. So this is so that's in place. And read and so on. Yeah. Clues. Siren song. We have found like a lot of these clues, but it's like I just can't find this fish warehouse though. Oops. Oh, way over here. Tried to talk to fisherman, but that's a red light district, so that's not gonna help us. And I walked all the way around. I can look at it. I can. Somehow that you need to look it up and to find out where they are. But it can be a closed one too. Yeah, but this is the book is to find it in the archives. But this one we already found out about the archives. We already been there. But I wonder why I can't just walk by this one and it should trigger. What if I am actually gonna have to try to talk to these guys, but...
May I ask you something?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
I wonder if I have to go and look it up. In the city hall.
Do you know anything about this?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Do we have to go and look it up? In the city hall? Because I walked around. I thought I would be able to find it just by walking around. I thought it would be over here. This game is so picky about if you don't have the clues. It's like you can't find it. Takes a little bit. Yeah. I would have thought it would be down here. Is he talking about Tibetan? This is where you found the coin.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
Because this is the only place where I would think it would be at. This road here. But seems like it isn't. In that case I have to go and look it up in the archives probably. Let's do this one while we at it. Since we're here.
I'm coming.
Too simple.
Didn't hear one of them. Oh, what?
You can overcome the...
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
I'm gonna hurt you. Couldn't miss the party.
Don't pop. Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, what? Okay. Oh, come on now.
I'm coming for you.
Take a rest, my friend.
Oh, what? What's that not I hit?
I'll put you 6 feet under.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready. It's all yours now. Go for it.
I couldn't miss the party.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Dodge this. Eat lead.
Take a rest.
The snuff's ready. You can overcome the brute now.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
More ammo per clip, huh? Yeah, that one went smooth.
May I ask you something?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
The guy just went in there. I'm kind of curious as to why I can't find this warehouse this way. We're gonna have to go and look it up. Seems like. Mate should be here. Or do I have to run all the way up here too? I guess we have to go all the way up here too then. Oh yeah, we got these now mapped out. For some case. Oh yeah, I forgot about this is silver. But this seems so right at the edge of the water, you know? I guess it can be up here too. I might have to go and look it up. Any extra ones now? Up there then. Let's go. Maybe it is over here instead of. Let's see, it is. Nope. Looks like a good place.
What a bunch of loafers.
It's strange, but why should we complain? We'll be twice as fast today.
Head hurts now.
John, this is the spot. Let's see what we can do.
We found a rope tied to one of the books. We pulled and a suitcase emerged. How did we know where to look? What am I missing? This doesn't seem relevant. Brown algae. We were specifically looking for it. I think we saw it on someone nearby. I think I can remember where.
All right, lead the way.
I was just looking at the wrong place, pretty much, before. What it was gonna be over down there, but
it was night. We saw a man with ink-stained fingers and a notebook. A journalist. His scared look and hasty steps smelled of adventure. We followed.
we followed.
Another man appeared. He was casually dressed, but his haircut and posture revealed him to be a soldier. The journalist quickly changed direction. Another disguised soldier cut the journalist off. He was cornered. We hid behind the barrels and watched.
The three men argued. The soldiers demanded something from the journalist, but he refused. Their words grew louder and someone pushed the reporter.
He stumbled and fell over the edge. After one horrible yell, he hit the ground. The soldiers vanished. We waited to be safe, then went to him.
We need to get down there. Okay.
Blood was everywhere. I was in shock, but you kept your cool. You noticed that his shoes had a layer of salt and brown algae stuck to his leg.
Those men demanded something from him. I wanted to find out what was so valuable as to kill for. And so we did. Made it public.
The journalist Hector Jacobson. People built a memorial after his death. That might be a good backdrop for our picture. Let's find it.
Okay, now we need to go. Oh no, he doesn't tell about all the other stuff. Okay, memorial, would that be... So... Not gonna be seen already, right? Not to landmarks, so I assume that means we have to go to the city hall. Or we need to talk to people. Topics is should one say officials? Not here then? I guess the newspaper then? Because it might not be in Silverton. They're talking about talking with the people. That's what they're expecting me to do, talk to people. But he was a journalist, so I mean... Newspaper should have it, right? Know something?
Good luck, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, weird, I can't talk to her about it. Let's see if there's anything with this one. People, journalist section. The icon is for me to talk to people, but you would think you could look it up. No? Guess we're gonna have to go and talk to people now. What he wants. Something we're gonna listen into. No?
Could you help me?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fellow in uniform.
Do you know anything about this?
Workers help each other. I'll guide you.
Taking me to the small island between Scaladia and northern Silverton. It's under the Fort Bridge. Kind of weird that you couldn't find it out the other way by going to look it up.
Look who's here.
Game is a little bit restricting in how you can find out stuff. Okay. This is for bridge.
Hector Jacobson was killed for his story, yet it still came to light. A lesson for those less noble. You cannot bury the truth.
I think here is a good place for a picture, Sherry.
Yep, jump on down. Must be somewhere around here now. Something around there. Chip. There we need to go on the side of the bridge. Shipwreck down there. Safe haven.
We found this old shipwreck soon after we arrived on Cordona. It quickly became our favorite place. I remember feeling safe.
Ahoy, our mighty frigate! All hands ahoy! Show me ye haven't become no lily-livered landlubber.
We wanted to name our ship. We took some planks and a bucket of paint from workers at the nearby construction site. Arabella, we called her.
A real woman of war, she was.
We needed a good sail, so obviously we went and stole some sheets from Mycroft's bed. He was furious. I'm sure he still holds the grudge.
'Twas a good rig we ran on him. Aye.
This helm was borrowed from Father's collection. He enlisted the police to try and find it, but all the while it was here helping us steer our ship.
Aye, Sherry, and ye were the best coxswain on the briny deep.
I'm starting to remember, John. We didn't stay here for long. Someone else came.
What the heck, man? Off.
Shiver me timbers, those were the king's men. They came for our booty and to make us dance the Hepham jig.
No, John, that's not right. It was someone else. Let me focus. Of course. Dudley and his henchmen, they couldn't stand some rich kids playing on their territory. And their territory was wherever they saw us.
Those sons of biscuit eaters stood no chance against real swashbucklers.
Sure, but we ran, didn't we?
Well, yes, but only to get our weapon. Savvy? Head up that bridge, buccaneer, to the cannon.
Where was that one? Oh, it was on the ship. The bridge nearby. Wasn't one in the... I think it would be on this one. The bridge, that seems kind of weird. Really, that big bridge over there? A bridge here otherwise. Wait. Yes, so. Good thing it would be in that round tower, round part there, because that's what that is.
We wanted to teach them a lesson. Mycroft once said that this cannon was still operational. Obviously, we tried to fire it.
Aye, if we couldn't sail our Arabella, no one would. With one good shot broadside, we sent those freebooters to the Davy Jones.
John, this is getting ridiculous. We didn't fire the cannon. We couldn't fight those boys. We just ran. It was over. Just let it go.
No, stop your whining, you lubber. It's...
John, please stop. I said it's over.
No, wait, Sherry. There is one more thing you need to see.
Oh, all right, John, but this one is the last one.
Avast ye! It's this side of the bridge. A small cave on the beach. We left a sign on the wall. It might still be there.
This.
I think I remember this place. Let me see what we can find. This was my father's helm, so we had to steal it back from Dudley. It was high tide, and I caught a chill. Spent the next week in bed with a fever. You can't put an old name on a new ship. That's why we called her Themis. If you're a bully, it's a bad idea to leave clothes unattended while swimming. Someone may repurpose your trousers into a surprisingly good sail.
Oi, matey. Let's get her shipshape once more.
I must admit, John, it was good to remember. Let's take a photograph.
Oh, Sherry, come on. I know you want to do it.
All hands ahoy! Weigh anchor and hoist the mizzen! Heave ho, first mate John, we have a Spanish galleon to plunder!
This cave is my favourite place on Cordona. My favourite place in all the world.
Yeah.